Hey guys, and welcome back to the podcast of Shaun, or Shaun's podcast, as you would like to call it. I'm Shaun, and it's been a bright day tonight. I don't know how that works. Okay, so it's been a nice day from the studio. I can see the beautiful sunshine. I will maybe put up a pic. Okay, so I'm Indian, and you know what that line means. That is, I'm going to talk something about me being Indian and how it affects us as Indians. So basically, I come from a middle class house, which is kind of quite fun. Basically, because if I talk about the middle class itself, I remember like 5 to 7 jokes on it. So one of the most famous things in a middle class home is that I am a 90s kid. So I was born in the 1990s. Means anyone who was born in the 1990s or before has had one luxury in life, that is to get beaten up by their parents. And me being Indian, actually, I personally think that Indians are the ones who invented a tradition of beating up their kids. It's not beating up their kids. It's more like a funny movement or revolution they started. It's like Gandhiji was trying to get independence for India by doing non-violence. So all that anger used to come on the kids, I guess, and that was a tradition which went on. So it's been fun because I'll be talking about like 3 different ways in which I was beaten up, and there are 3 levels basically. When you screw up in your house, okay, there are 3 different levels, because you have to mess up at different levels, and the basic thing is, like, all of us have been in all of these levels. If you're a 90s kid, if you're about 2000, like, I don't know, okay, how it works, but in my house, since I'm a 90s kid and I'm still growing up, so I still go through each and every phase of it. So the first level is the hand, where you actually hit your son or your daughter or basically your child in with the help of the hand. Like you would slap them, or you would hit them on their backs, something like this. Something like, not anything mainstream. This is just for, like, if you got less in your exams, okay, if you didn't do well, okay. And this is the thing. The second level is when you mess up little bigger, okay, and that was when you started to yell in a public place. Like, suppose if you're going to a very sacred place like a church or a mosque, or somewhere religious, somewhere sacred, or a museum, and you start crying, okay, you start making a fuss, and your parents actually start dealing with you not at that spot. They would rather bring you home, and they would give you 2 alternatives. That is, like, would you like to get hit by a hanger, or would you like to get hit by the chappal, or basically one of the sandals of the feet. Sandals are worn by feet, yeah, okay. I have to somehow get the vocabulary all sorted out. Anyway, so that was basically the second level. Like, you mess up somewhere in a public place and you get hit with a hanger. And you might have noticed all these jokes, okay, like Indian parents hit a lot, and it's actually true. It's a true story. Like, you don't even have a clue if you're somewhere abroad that how much we get really it's not torture. I would not call it torture. It's like basically their form of discipline, and I have found this very convenient. And the third form is very interesting. The third form is very painful and most effective. It's because when it's basically like when you lose money, okay, and it's not like normal money, like not like a small 50 cent or $1, something like, not like that. Like, if you lose like major amount of money because you misplaced it, or you forgot, or you did something very irresponsible, that you actually broke a window of someone's house and now you have to pay for it, or you went to a shopping complex, did some stuff there, and you just got messed up. The security caught you, and you were messing up with the toys or anything like that, okay. And the third one was the belt, which is basically everyone knows what a belt is. Basically, it's the thing you wear around your waist to keep your pant or your skirt or your jeans in place so that it fits you, okay. That's what it was. Like, the third level was the belt, and the belt was the most effective because the scars used to remain at least for 2 days. And I remember the days, like, when I used to be there, and I used to just sit after getting, like, I would not talk to my parents, and I would be like all angry, But then I finally found out, like, as I'm growing up, I found out like this is the best way of disciplining, because it's fun. Who obviously who's not getting it, it's fun for the one who's giving it. Okay, but at the same time, it is actually more effective than just talking to the person directly, because it sets up a fear inside your thing. So to all the parents out there, thank you so much. To the ones who are becoming parents and who will be becoming parents, try this method. It has been effective, and you can learn from your parents itself, because you're obviously, if you're turning up into a parent, you were a 90s kid or an 80s kid. So, and you have been through this. I personally feel this is the most effective one. Thank you again to all the parents out there for hitting us and making us, into a disciplined manner. Well, again, that's all for I have this time. Thank you so much for joining me on Shaun's podcast. I'm Indian, and again, I will be back soon to go. I messed up. 1 second. With more jokes, obviously. Okay, let's end with that. With more jokes. Thank you all. God bless you, and see you all next time. Same place, and do, if you had fun, if you enjoyed, please like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Do leave your comments in the section below, and God bless you all. Bye bye.